Hello everyone. Good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we discussed about the chapter rationalization and we solve all the questions, all types of questions based on rationalizations. Okay. Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the some important concept of exponents of real numbers. Some important concept of exponents of real numbers, and we take and solve some important questions based on them. Okay, dear students, you know that some basics law of exponents, you know that very well. You all knows very well. Dear students, we first of all we discuss some most important law of exponents. So dear students, first discuss with some important laws of laws of exponents, which we which you know that very well. Dear student, you know that first law of exponent is what? If we have a to the power m into a to the power n, okay, then you can write what? A to the power m plus n. Means that, dear students, if base are different and the base are same and power are different, then we write base and we add the powers, means m plus n. This is first law. Second one is, if a to the power m upon a to the power n, then we write what? A to the power m minus n. This is also very important law. And one important law are also is, if we write a to the power m to whole power n, then we write what? A to the power mn. What we write? We write as a to the power mn. So these are some basics law of exponent which we apply in that chapter. If dear student, if we have a to the power m into b to the power m, so we write what? We write as ab to whole power m. This is also very important law. So we in that chapter, in that topic, we discuss, we take and solve questions based on all these laws of exponents. So dear student, let's take and solve some important question of that topic. Let's see. We take a question, dear students. Simplify. This is very important question. Simplify what? 7 to the power n plus 2 minus 3 into 7 to the power n plus 1 upon 20 into 7 to the power n minus 2 into 7 to the power n. Dear student, this is very important question, and just we simplify it. Now, what is the method of that solving that topic question, that type of question? Let's see. Dear student, this is very important concept. First is, student, we write, let's see. Here we write n plus 2 now, so we write n plus 1 into 7 to the power n, 7. Because of, you know that if base are same, then power is added. So we can write this in this way, and 3 into, we write 3 into 7 to the power n plus 1. In denominator, let's see, 7 to the power n is common, dear students. 7 to the power n is common, na? Yes, so we take as 7 to the power n is common, so we get what? We get 20 minus 2. Now what I get? In numerator, what is common? Numerator here 7 to the power n plus 1. Here in that term is also 7 to the power n plus, so we take 7 to the power n plus 1 is common in both the terms, and then we get 7 minus 3 is left. In denominator we get as 7 to the power n into 20 minus 2, which is 18. Now we get as 7 minus 3 as 4 upon 18 into 7 to the power n plus 1 upon 7 to the power n. Here 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18. Then we write 2 by 9, and here we apply the laws of exponent. Here 7 to the power n plus 1 upon 7 to the power n. So we write as 7 to the power n plus 1 minus n. Minus n plus n cancel to each other. So we get what? 2 into 7 to the power 1 upon 9. 7 to the power 1 is means what? 7. So 7 to the 14. So we get 14 upon 9. This is our final answer. So this is the method to simplify that type of question. Let's see once more time. Dear students, here 7 to the power n plus 1 n plus 2 minus 3 into 7 to the power n plus 1. In denominator we have 20 into 7 to the power n minus 2 into 7 to the power n. Okay. Dear students, in numerator we can write 7 to the power n plus 2 as 7 to the power n plus 1 into 7, because of if we add their powers then we get n 7 to the power n plus 2. So we can write 7 to the power n plus 2 in this way. Okay. Now minus write as it is, and we write as 3 into 7 to the power n plus 1. Now what I do? Let's see. In denominator we take 7 to the power n is common. So we write as 20, we get as 20 minus 2 is left. Now in numerator we take 7 to the power n plus 1 is common. In denominator we take this. Now we get this upon this. After solving them we get, now we apply the laws of exponent. So we get our result as 14 upon 9. Now we take and solve some other important question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see. Now let's see. We take a question which is, if 9 to the power n into 3 square into 3 to the power n minus 27 to the power n upon 3 to the power 3m into 2 to the power 3 is equal to 1 upon 27. Okay. Prove that m minus n is equal to 1. Now let's take the solution. Let's see, dear students. Here your question is, if 9 to the power n into 3 square into 3 to the power n minus 27 to the power n upon 3 to the power 3m into 2 to the power 3. Right? Am I right? Yes. Yes. Is equal to 1 upon 27. Now we have to prove that, show that m minus n is equal to 1. Dear student, this is one of the most important question of your NCERT exercise. So please, let's take and solve. Let's see its solution. Let's see. Dear student, first of all, let's see. We apply the laws of exponent. Let's see. Here the power is same, so we can write 3 3 is 9 into, we can write 9 into 3 to the power whole n, because of if powers is same, then we can write 9 into 3 to whole power n. Okay. Now we write 27 to the power n as it is. In denominator we can write 3 to the power 3m, and we can write 2 to the power 3 as it is equal to 1 upon 27. Now look, in numerator what is common? 9 3 is 27 to the power n, so we take 27 to the power n is common. So what I get, we get as 9 minus 1 upon 3 to the power 3m into 2 to the power 3 means what? 2 to the 4 to the 8. Okay, is equal to, we write 1 upon 27 as it is. Now look what I get, we write 3 to the power 27 is 3 to the power what? 3, and whole power 9 n right is as it is. Here we get what? 8 upon 3 to the power 3m into 8 is equal to 1 upon 27. Here 8 cancel to each other. Now in numerator what I get, dear students, we get 3 to the power 3n, we get 3 to the power 3n upon here we get 3 to the power 3m, right as it is equal to 1. We can write 1 upon 27 and 1 upon 3 to the power 3. We can write, dear students, 1 upon 27 as 1 upon 3 to the whole cube. Okay, now here we apply the laws of exponent. Let's see if here we apply that laws, so we get as 3 to the power 3n minus 3m is equal to what? 1 upon 3 to whole power 3. Now we can write this is what? We can write in this way also 3 to the power 3n minus 3m is equal to 3 power minus 3. Now comparing both sides, dear student, here 3 to the power 3n minus 3m is equal to 3 to the power minus 3. Now here comparing both sides, we get what? We get 3n minus 3m is equal to minus 3. Now we take 3 as minus 3 as common, so we get n minus m is equal to minus 3. Minus 3 is cancel to each other, so we get as n minus m is equal to minus 1 or m minus n is equal to 1. This is our final answer. So thus, dear students, in this way we can solve that type of question. Let's see once more time, dear students. This is the given question, which is 9 to the power n into 3 square into 3 to the power n minus 27 to the whole power n upon 3 to the power 3m into 2 to the power 3 is equal to 1 upon 27. This is our given question. Okay. Now what I do, dear students, we have to show that m minus n is equal to 1. Now look, here first of all we write as 3 to the power 2 means what? 9, and we write 9 to the power n into 9 to the power 3. 3 to the power 9 is what? We can write 9 to the power n into 9, 3 to the power n is equal to 9 into 3 to whole power n. Because of power is same, so we can write 9 into 3 to whole power n. Okay, and we write minus 27 to the power n as it is. Okay. Now in denominator is 3 to the power 3m into 2 to the power 3. Okay. Now in numerator we take 9 to the 27 to the power n is common. So what I get? We get 9 minus 1, right as it is. In denominator we can write 2 to the power 3 as that, and we write 3 to the power 3m as it is. And right hand side, now after simplify that, according here we apply the laws of exponent, and simplifying them we get our result as m minus n is equal to 1. So dear student, first you do more and more practices of that type of question. Then after you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on that topic. Now we take and solve some other important questions based on that topic. Let's see, dear student, we take some other question and solve it. Let's see. We take and solve some important question. If 9 to the power x plus 2 is equal to 720 plus 9 to the power x, find the value of find the value of 4x to whole power 1 upon x. Okay. Now first of all, dear student, for that equation, for giving equation, first of all we find the value of x. After that we find the value of this. Okay. Now look its solution. Since what I have, we write as 9 to the power x plus 2 is equal to 720 plus 9 to the power x. Now dear student, here we transfer 9 to the power x that side, so we get what? we get 9 to the power x plus 2 minus 9 to the power x, and is equal to, we write 720 as it is. Okay, and we write 720 as it is. Now what I do, we write this is in this way, 9 to the power x into 9 to the power 2. Here, because of according to laws of exponent, we can write 9 to the power x plus 2 as 9 to the power x into 9 to the power 2. Okay, now we write minus 9 to the power x as it is, and we write 720 as it is. Now clear? Now let's see. We take 9 to the power x is common, so we get 9 to the power x is common, so we get 9 9s are 81 minus 1 is equal to 720. Now look, we can write 9 to the power x into 81 minus 1, that is 80, is equal to 720. Now look what I do, we can write 9 to the power x is equal to 720 upon 80, 0 0 cancel to each other, and 8 9s are 72. So we can write 9 as 9 to the power 1. Now this is here in left hand side, this is 9 to the power x, and right hand side this is 9 to the power 1. So after comparing both sides, we get the value of x. On comparing, we get the value of x is equal to 1. We find the value of x is equal to 1. Now what I do, dear students, according to question, we have to find the value of 4x to whole power 1 upon x. Now we put the value of 1 in that expression. Let's see. Now thus the value of 4x to the power 1 upon x is equal to what? 4 into 1 to the power 1 upon 1. So we get 4 into 1 as 4. So this is our required answer. So thus, dear student, in this way you can solve each and every questions. So in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on that topic. Now dear student, we take and solve some other important question based on same topic. Let's see. We take a question. Let's see. Let's solve the equation. The question is, solve the equation, and your equation is 3 in bracket 2 power x plus 1 minus 2x power x plus 2 plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, we have to solve the equation this. Dear student, solving the any equation means what? Dear students, solving the equation means that just you find the value of its variable x. Value of the variable x. Okay, now let's see its solution. Dear student, we can write, let's see. First of all, we take equation is plus 1 minus. Dear student, we can write 2 power x plus 2 as 2 power x into 2 power 2, applying the laws of exponent, and we write plus 5 as it is. Okay, now look, we multiply them, we get 3 into 2 power x plus 3 1s are 3 minus we write as 2 power x into 2 to the 4 plus 5 is equal to 0. Now what I get, let's see, we take 2 power x in 2 power x is common to this and this term, and plus 5 plus 3 is at 8. 2 power x is common, so we get as what? 3 minus 4 and plus 5 3 8 is equal to 0. Okay, this way we collect these two terms and take 2 to the power x as common, so we get as 3 minus 4 and plus 5 plus 3 and we write plus 8. So now let's see, we get as what, 2 power x into 3 minus 4 is what, minus 1. So here we write minus 1 plus 8 is equal to 0. Now what I get, therefore we get as minus 2 power x is equal to, plus 8 is equal to 0. So we can write 2 power x is equal to 8, that is 2 power 3. Now on comparing we get the value of x is 3. So this is our required answer. This is our required answer. Let's see once more time, dear students. This is our given question. First of all, we write this part as it is, and we can write 2 to the power x plus 2 as 2 to the power x into 2 to the power 2, because of, you know that if powers base are same, then power is added. So we can write here, we applying the laws of exponents, and we write 5 as it is. Okay, after that let's see here, we multiply 3 in both the terms, so we get 3 into 2 power x plus 3 1 the 3, and here we have 2 to the power x into 2 to the 4. Okay, and we write 5 as it is. Now here plus 5 plus 3 is what, plus 8, because of 5 plus 3 is 8 now, and 3 into 2, here in that terms we take 2 to the power x as common, so we get 3 minus 4, and we write plus z as it is. Now let's see, 2 to the power x into 3 minus 4, is what, minus 1, and we write plus 8 as it is. Now let's see, minus 2 to the power x into minus 1, that is minus 2 to the power x, and plus 8 right as it is, and then transferring that side, so we get 2 to the power x is equal to 8, that is 2 to the power 3. So in this way we get x is equal to 3 after comparing both sides. So dear students, in this way we can solve that type of question in this way. Okay, so dear student, you please do more and more practices of that type of questions. Then after, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on this topic. Now we also take and solve some important question based on same topic. Let's see very carefully, dear students. Let's see. Question is, if a to the power x is equal to b to the power x is equal to b to the power y, b to the power y is equal to c, and c to the power z is equal to a, then prove that x y z is equal to 1. Right, this is one of the most important question. This is very conceptual question. Okay, dear students, so please let's see its solution. Dear students, we have a to the power x is equal to what, b, we have b to the power y is equal to c, and also we have c to the power z is equal to a. Now first of all, since we can write a to the power x y z is equal to a to the power x to whole power y z, we can write now. Dear student, we can write a to the power x y z is equal to a to the power x in bracket, take one bracket, and write y z in this way. Now look, now we put a to the power x as b, so we can write a to the power x y z is equal to, we write what, a to the power x as b, so we write b to the power y z. Now look, after that we can separate this value in this way. We can write b to the power y z as b to the power y to whole power z. Here we applying the laws of exponents, and dear student, we can write b to the power yz as b to the power y to whole power z. If we split the bracket, then we get a, in previous part, that is b to the power yz. Okay, now dear student, we according this we can write b to the power y as c. So we can write a to the power x y z is equal to, here we can write what, b to the power y as c. So here we write c to the whole power z. Now look, we can write c to the power z. Now using this relation, dear student, we can write c to the power z as a. So here we can write a to the power x y z is equal to, this is a. So dear student, this is 1. So after comparing both sides, we get the value of x y z is equal to 1. Hence proved. So let's once more time look, dear student, this is one of the most important conceptual question of that topic. Let's see once more time. Here we have a to the power x is equal to b, b to the power y is equal to c, and c to the power z is equal to a. Then we have to show that x y z is equal to 1. Okay, dear students, in that type of question, first of all, dear student, we know that a to the power x y z, we know that a to the power x y z, we can write a to the power x to whole power y z. Okay, and now using the given relation, using the given relation as a to the power x is equal to b, so we can write here a to the power x is equal to b. So we write b and we write y to the power z as it is. Okay, now look here, in left hand side we write as it is a to the power x y z, a to the power x y z. Now look here, now b to the power y z is left. Now we take y in that brackets, so we can write b to the power y to whole power z. Now again using the given relation, dear student, we can write b to the power y as c, because of this is the given relation, b to the power y as c. So here, dear student, we can put b to the power y as c. In this way we get c to the power whole power z. So in this way we write c to the power z. Okay, now here using again given relation, dear student, according to given relation, c to the power z is equal to what, a. Okay, now here c to the power z is equal to a. So here we can write c to the power z is equal to a, and we can write a as a to the power 1. Okay, now we compare both the sides. We compare both sides because of both sides have the same base a, and if bases are equal, you know that rule, na? If a to the power m is equal to b a to the power n, then we can write m is equal to n. This is one of the most important concept of exponents. So here a to the power x y z is equal to a to the power 1. In this way we can write x y z is equal to 1, comparing the powers. So dear friends, we can solve that type of question in this way. Now in the same way we can solve another type of question. Let's see. Suppose that, dear students, if you have a relation a to the power x is equal to y to the power y, sorry, b to the power y and c to the power z, and given another relation b square is equal to ac, then you have to show that y is equal to 2xy upon 2xz, 2xz upon x plus z or z plus x. So in that type of question, dear student, first of all you take a to the power x is equal to b to the power y is equal to c to the power z is equal to what, k. Then by the law of exponent, you can write a is equal to k to the power 1 upon x, you can write b is equal to k to the power 1 upon y, and as well as you can write c is equal to k to the power 1 upon z. Now one important relation is given in your question, b square is equal to ac. Now you put all the values of a, b and c in this relation, so we get what, b to the power, b की value what, k to the power 1 upon y na. So here we find k to the power 2 upon y is equal to, here a की power 1, k की power 1 upon x into c की power k is equal to 1 upon z. Now k की power 2 upon y is equal to k की power 1 upon x plus 1 upon z. Now on comparing both sides, 2 upon y is equal to 1 upon x plus 1 upon z. Now solving them we get what? we get y is equal to 2xz upon x plus z. So dear students, we can solve that type of question. Now that all the concept in that chapter we complete. Now dear students, you revise all the topic and you solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on exponents or real numbers. Thank you.